All right, diving in today, Thailand's property market seems to be making headlines. And
Yeah.
we've got some pretty interesting stuff here from Thailand Business News, ET Real Estate, and even Reuters.
Wow. A lot to unpack there.
Yeah, they're all kind of saying similar things,
Yeah.
a lot of challenges, but the government's trying to step in with some new ideas.
Interesting. Yeah.
So let's see if we can break this down and see what's really going on. See if there are any hidden opportunities.
Yeah, I think that's really the key here.
Yeah.
At first glance, we see this huge number, right? Over 213,000 unsold properties.
Wow, that's a lot.
As of Q1 this year, it's a pretty clear sign
Yeah.
that something's up.
Yeah, that's a big number.
It is. It is.
What do you think is causing that? I mean,
Well, it definitely points to some issues.
right.
The reports suggest that Thai consumers are facing some weakened purchasing power.
Right.
And then on top of that, we've got these stricter lending criteria from banks.
Hmm.
So it's kind of a double whammy.
Yeah.
Making it tougher for people to buy.
Okay, so tougher to buy.
Yeah.
And the government's coming in
And that's where the government steps in.
with some pretty major moves.
Some big moves. Yeah, they're not messing around.
Yeah. And a lot of this seems to be geared towards attracting foreign investors, right?
That's a big part of it, for sure.
Like the changes to condo ownership. That's been a big talking point.
Oh, yeah, huge change there.
Yeah. So let's break that down a bit.
Okay, so previously, foreign ownership in condo projects was capped
Right.
at 49%.
Okay.
Now they've raised that significantly to 75%.
75. Wow, that's
Yeah, that's a big jump.
quite a difference.
Yeah, and I think it really shows you how serious they are
Yeah.
about attracting that overseas money.
Right. Competing with.
You think about all the other Southeast Asian countries.
Right. Yeah.
They're all trying to get that same investment, right?
Yeah.
So Thailand's making a statement.
So this makes them more competitive.
Way more competitive, yeah.
So it's not just about owning more of the building, though, right?
Oh, you're right.
There's also the leasehold situation. Foreigners have always.
The leaseholds, yes. That was a big hurdle before.
Yeah, a big change.
Yeah, they've really addressed that.
So break it down. What was it and what is it now?
All right, so before, leaseholds for foreigners were capped at just 30 years.
Right.
Now, they've extended them all the way to 99 years.
99. That's almost.
I know, it's essentially a lifetime.
Basically.
Right, so that long-term security that investors crave.
Uh-huh. So they're really trying to pull in.
Absolutely, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Especially for those looking at Thailand as, a place to really settle.
Right. A second home, retirement, things like that.
Exactly, it's not just a short-term investment anymore.
Right. So you've got that long-term appeal.
Exactly.
Now, what about the people already in Thailand? What's being done to help them get into these properties?
Right, so they haven't forgotten about the domestic market, that's for sure.
Okay, good.
They've set up a pretty substantial financial support system.
Yeah, there was some talk about loans.
Yeah, so it's a soft loan program,
Half loans. Okay.
and they've allocated a significant amount of money to this.
How much are we talking?
It's a whopping 55 billion baht,
Billion. Wow.
which, if you do a quick conversion, comes out to about 1.58 billion US dollars.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of change.
It is, and it's not just for buying property either.
Oh, really?
No, you can use these loans for renovations, decorating,
So fixing up, sprucing up.
exactly, even building new homes.
Wow. So quite a bit of flexibility there.
They're really trying to stimulate demand from every angle.
Okay, so that's the financial side.
Right.
But what
Yeah.
about
Access to financing.
yeah, the actual getting the money to buy?
Right. So the central bank's role in all of this is really interesting.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
So the property developers, they've been putting pressure on the central bank
Uh-huh.
to maybe relax some of the loan-to-value rules.
Loan to value, just explain that quickly.
Sure. So basically, it's how much a lender can finance
Okay.
as a percentage of the property value.
Right.
So right now, first-time home buyers in Thailand,
Yeah.
they can often get like 90, even 100% financing.
Wow. So basically the whole thing.
Yeah. But if they ease those rules,
Uh-huh.
it could really open doors for people who are struggling to get mortgages right now.
So it helps the buyer and then it helps the developer.
Bezag, it's a win-win.
So more sales all around.
More sales, more movement.
And even the finance minister seems to be on board with this idea, right?
Yeah, Pachai Chunhavajira, he's been pretty vocal about it,
Uh-huh.
recognizing that the weak demand, the rising non-performing loans, it's a problem.
A problem they need to address.
They can't ignore it.
It's a lot of challenges, but I'm sensing, I don't know, maybe a little bit of optimism coming through.
You're picking up on something, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe things could turn around.
There's definitely a sense of that.
Okay.
You talk to people in the industry,
Yeah.
and they're actually pretty hopeful.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Pornerit Chuanchezit,
Who's that?
he's the president of the Thai Real Estate Association.
Okay, so she knows what he's talking about.
Right, and he's actually predicting a rebound.
A rebound, wow.
Yeah, within the next 3 to 6 months.
Oh, so pretty soon.
Relatively soon, yeah.
What's making him so confident?
Well, it's a few things.
Does.
It's the government investment in these big infrastructure projects.
Right, yeah.
It's the expectation that tourism is going to bounce back strong.
Yeah, tourism's huge there.
And those stimulus measures, like
Yeah.
that digital wallet scheme, that should help too.
Right, so it's like a perfect storm, but in a good way.
Yeah, a positive convergence of factors.
All right, so let's wrap this up. What's the big picture here?
Well, I think Thailand's sending a clear message. They want to be a major player in the global property market.
So they're putting their money where their mouth is
Absolutely. They're making themselves more attractive to foreign investors.
and trying to boost things domestically at the same time.
Exactly. It's a two-pronged approach.
All right, so just to run through it one last time.
Yeah.
We've got this big increase in foreign ownership.
75%.
The extended leaseholds, almost 100 years.
Yeah, big security there.
Government loans to help with buying and renovating.
Billions of baddies.
And the potential for easier lending rules.
Yeah, could be a game changer.
So things are definitely shifting in Thailand's property market, that's for sure.
No doubt about it.
And it makes you wonder
Yeah.
how these changes might impact different parts of the market differently.
That's a great question.
Like, will luxury condos in certain areas?
Like Phuket.
Yeah, like who?
See a bigger boom?
Exactly. Who will benefit the most?
And what should investors be watching for?
Yeah. What are the signs that things are really moving in the right direction?
So much to think about.
A lot to watch. So for all of you out there listening,
Keep your eyes peeled.
yeah, because Thailand's property market might be about to get very interesting.
It might just be getting started.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for diving in with us today, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.